me help you with your vision, they losing their sight here. Time to send the world a message they might hear. Like Meek Mills, I'm making it quite clear. I'm chasing my dreams and fighting my nightmares. I'm going real hard, I'm talking words you understand, I'm talking real bars. I'm going everywhere, you know I'm talking real far. Yeah, it's time to raise a toast to this thing to the love the most. As I go from coast to coast, I'm talking north side, I'm talking south side, I'm talking east side, I'm talking west side. I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide. Yeah, it's time to let you know how I spit it when I flow. When I go and light a fuse and I set to let it blow. I'm talking worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide. Yeah, time to check my status and the GOAT is what it be. And you know I'm over 30, so my level is a G. And I may be from the hood, but I'm way beyond these streets. And my pockets hate a diet, so they always down to eat. Even though they screaming fame, and it's always spelling me. And I'll never hang it up till my mission is complete. And I'm looking at you haters, I suggest you take a seat. Cause it's all fun and game to a killer show his teeth. This is for them cats that be screaming homies. Claiming that you're real, but we know you're phony. Now I'm chillin' with my sons, they my one and only. Like the Triller brothers, yeah, we screaming lions only. Step into this den, I welcome all who will dare. Never met a David, tell me whom shall I fear? Gotta rep the nation, black and gold is what I wear. If you look to your left, to your right, I'm everywhere. I'm talking worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, yeah.
Dreams are revealed. Partner of mine, Niche Network TV. I'm your host, Tommy Shearer, and today we are at the 210th Speed and Agility 7-on-7 Passing League, and this is the last week of it in Championship Saturday. So right now we have Brashear versus Steel Valley, and as you can see, Brashear has went down the field and scored and got the PAT. So right now it is 7-0 Brashear Bulls over the Steel Valley Ironmen. And now this is Steel Valley's first possession on offense. Ladies and gentlemen, we didn't miss much at all, just a few plays. But again, Brashear had the ball. They went down and scored. And now now Steel Valley has the ball. And again, this is a very good Steel Valley team. They made it to the big dance, but came up just short last year. And they look to get back there again. So quarterback gets the snap, play action, throws, caught it. And that'll be a gain of 11 yards. I think he might have had the deep shot, though, but I don't think that was his first read. But nevertheless, though, take what the defense gives you and keep things rolling. So here we go, second down for the Ironmen. Trips the top of screen, press man coverage. Man to man is caught. An incomplete, great defense. Way to get your hands up there on that play. So now it is third down for the Ironmen. And if I'm them, I'll just play for the sticks. Play the sticks. But if you want to gamble, go for the end zone. But I think it's too early to go for the end zone, though, and just go for the sticks. So third down, money down. Press man coverage again. Comes the mesh route concept underneath. Oh, throws, and it's almost intercepted. Turnover on downs, and Brashear gets the stop. Great defense by the Bulls. And here comes Brashear again, back out on offense. Wasn't a bad play call by Steel Valley, trying to get the mesh routes going. But it was just well defended by Brashear. Quarterback draws back, looking, throws, and it is caught over the middle for a gain about 16 yards. Heck of a throw. Way to find a soft spot of that zone defense. Draws back, looking, has a man wide open, and is caught for a touchdown. 13-0, Brashear over Still Valley, and Brashear is on fire right now. Going 2 for 2 in their drives. Scoring. And Brashear, things are clicking on offense for them. Still Valley is having a slow start to this game. So trips to the top of the screen. Probably going to be a rollout again, and if we're being honest, probably a rollout maybe. Gonna go in for the 2-point attempt. Looking. Directing traffic. Incomplete. So the score will remain 13-0, Brashear. But yeah, rollouts, it's a really common play that most of these teams run in the red zone or for a conversion. So Still Valley comes back out. Body language looking a little bad here for them. Let's see if this drive they can turn it up here. And again, Still Valley, a great team coming off a Whitfield Championship appearance. And Brashear making the City League playoffs last year. We got eliminated first round. Man coverage. Looking, throws over the middle, and again, almost intercepted. So this man-to-man defense, this man-to-man cover 2 defense that Brashear is running is looking amazing. Great communication. And the corners got safety help. And the safeties are coming down and helping. So everything is clicking for them right now. So it's second down for the Ironmen. Got to run some man-beater concepts. Put together some good route combinations. Maybe run a stop and go. Some switches. Goes the drag. It's caught. Almost drops it, though. And it's a nice gain. A gain of 13. And that will make it a manageable third down for the Ironmen. If I'm Still Valley, I'd definitely take an end zone shot here. Down by 2 possessions. Why not? Run the same play again, but this time to a different person. He's just short of the sticks. And it'll be another turnover by the Ironmen. Way to come up and make the tag off and cause the turnover on downs. So Brashear's defensive back comes down and makes the stop. Great job. So now comes Brashear back on offense. So here we go, comes the play. Drops back, looking, throws, and is tipped and is intercepted. And Steel Valley gets their first points of the game. So now it is 13-3. Way to get a turnover. Great job by the defense to step up. Now that might be the momentum booster that you need to get things rolling. And you guys know me. Whenever my defense gets a turnover, I like going for the deep shot. So let's see what the Iron Men do here. Press, man-to-man press coverage, cover 2. Throws it, has a guy, but I kind of seen him a little late and is batted down. And that was just great defense. He caught up to, the defenders caught up to it. And they made a play on the ball. Now, Brashear keeps running a cover 2. You want to try to attack that middle of the field. Yeah, and they're playing man-to-man, cover 2, dime. So this is the dime. Throws, and it is incomplete. So Brashear keeping everything in front of him. So let's see what they do. So coming out the huddle, gotta dig deep in the gotta dig in the back of tricks here. Open the playbook up a little bit. Zone defense now has a man open, has a step, and that is incomplete. Turnover on downs again for the Ironmen. So the receiver put his hand up like he was open, but the defense seen that and closed in. Now, some wide receiver coaches don't like that, where a receiver will put his hand up and call for the ball, because then it makes it obvious that you're open. So I'm not sure what their wide receiver coach likes and doesn't like, but I know that most wide receiver coaches don't like that, though. But nevertheless, though, great defense by Brashear. Trips bunch. Comes the snap. Looking, throws, and it is almost intercepted again. Got to protect the ball. The ball is the program, and you don't want to give it up. Dangerous pass. Again, just to fill you guys in, Brashear is up 13-3. So trips to the top of the screen. And now empty backfield. Throws and almost, oh my goodness, a lot of juggling. The ball getting batted around. Thought it was a completion, interception, completion. Oh my goodness. That's something you probably see on Madden. So it's third down. Haven't gained any yards this drive. So it's trips. Still Valley playing far off. Drops back. Takes the deep shot. And it is incomplete. Ball's underthrown. And the Ironman's defense holds up. So now if they can just generate some offense, we will have a ball game. And in due time, between time, though, we are also on YouTube, Facebook, and now Twitch. Yes, we are on Twitch now at Roxamore Sports. So you go on there or watch the games live from there. And also you can go there and watch Championship Saturday, too, here on the Roxamore Sports Network on YouTube, Facebook, and now Twitch. And again, it starts at noon. Again, it will be Saturday at noon. Go on Roxamore Sports on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. So be there or be square. You don't want to miss it. Press man coverage. Looking. Throws, and it is caught. He threaded the needle on that pass. The safety was coming down, but he didn't get there on time. And that was a great completion. The ref putting his hand up for the person to spot the ball. So that was a good gain on that play. I told you, I cover two. You got to attack the middle. But you also want to do man-beating routes, too. So routes that's going to beat man-to-man. Throws, and it's caught, gets the first down. Again, mesh concepts, meshes, rubs, whatever you want to call it, are great for beating man-to-man. Yeah, most teams like to run a mesh concept and then have like a OTB route just sitting there over the middle. The flag on the play, and it is on the defense. So it's offsides on the defense. Draws back, looking. Throws, and it's caught, and he's in for 6. Making it 9-13. Still Valley closing the gap. And ladies and gentlemen, I think we have a ball game here. So let's see what Still Valley does here. Will they go for the 1 point or will they go for the 2 points? And they're going for the 1 point. So a flag. It'll be on Still Valley. So they won't even get a chance to go for the 2 point convert or the 1 point convert. The PAT, I should say. And it's Brashear's ball. So again, the score is 13-9. Brashear. And I think Brashear would like to score here just to have a little bit of cushion, be comfortable. So quads, there comes the motion. Looking, throws. Threw it to the right guy, but just a little too much mustard on that throw. Second down. Yeah, that play took a little while to develop, but the quarterback took his time, made his reads, made the right one. He's got to execute it. So again, quads look, motion. Looking, throws, hits his guy's hands, but I think he thought it was going to be an interception. He didn't expect the ball. So it's third down. They haven't moved at all. Still stuck on the 40. And we've seen where teams can't complete it and get the first down or even score here. So if I'm Brashear, I just play for 6 pretty much. No need to play for first downs anymore this late in the game. Looking, throws, almost intercepted again. It'll be a turnover on downs, and now Steel Valley will have a chance to take the lead of this game. So Steel Valley's defense cracks the code. So here they go. The Ironmen are on offense. I guess in a way, this is pretty much the game-winning drive if they want to win this one. So let's see what the Ironmen draw up here. Throws, caught. He slips. He had a little bit of green grass, but a turf monster got him. But it's a nice gain of 12 yards. Man, he doesn't slide. I think he gets very close to the 10-yard line maybe, or 15. Somewhere between there, the 15 and the 10. So here we go. Looking, it's caught, but only about a gain of 2 yards. This might sound crazy, but I think he was better off just dropping that one. But anyway, so it's third down for the Ironmen. No, I think right here you play for the sticks. You maybe call all hitch routes for everybody. Well, it also depends on what Brashear comes out in. If they're playing zone, then I think all hitches would work. Or they're playing man-to-man, then maybe go back to doing some drag routes. And they do. He's looking, throws, it's caught, and they extend the drive. So Steel Valley marching down the field, trying to win this game. Slowly but surely taking her time down the field, but you got to get a move on, though, as time is ticking. Got to get a move on. Ref keeps looking at his clock. Trying to get some confusion going, and it's coverage sack. And the ref is waving his arms like that might be game. And it looks like it might be game here. The ref waved his arms like the game was over with. And they're talking it over right now to see. Okay, we will carry on. So it's a coverage sack, second down for the Ironman. Trips. Looking. Throws. And it is caught. It's caught. It usually favors the offense whenever there's a tangle up. So the drive will stay alive. So they're on the 5-yard line, third down. This is the last play of the game, I'm assuming. They have to score, though. They have to score. And Bashir backs against the wall. Hey, when you're back against the wall, you can see who your dog. If you know, you know. So empty formation. And this is it. Who wants it more? Here comes the rollout. Throws, and it is caught. Touchdown for Still Valley. And they win this one here in a great comeback. Start off slow. They went a 13-0 deficit. And they come back and win this one. What a heck of a performance by the Ironmen. Body language is looking down. And then they just started clicking. And that was a great, phenomenal first game that we had here today here on the Roxamore Sports Network. And I'll conclude things here on Preserved by Roxamore Sports Network and our executive producer, Mr. Leon Rockymore. If you want to use anything, you have to have written consent by him. And if not, it is prohibited. I'm Tommy Shear, and I'm signing out, and I will see you next game.
Let me help you with your vision, they losing their sight here. Time to send the world a message they might hear. Like Meek Mills, I'm making it quite clear. I'm chasing my dreams and fighting my nightmares. I'm going real hard, I'm talking words you understand, I'm talking real bars. I'm going everywhere, you know I'm talking real far. Yeah, it's time to raise a toast to this thing to the love the most. As I go from coast to coast, I'm talking north side, I'm talking south side, I'm talking east side, I'm talking west side. I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide. Yeah, it's time to let you know how I spit it when I flow. When I go and light a fuse and I set to let it blow. I'm talking worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide. Yeah, time to check my status and the GOAT is what it be. And you know I'm over 30, so my level is a G. And I may be from the hood, but I'm way beyond these streets. And my pockets hate a diet, so they always down to eat. Even though they screaming fame, and it's always spelling me. And I'll never hang it up till my mission is complete. And I'm looking at you haters, I suggest you take a seat. Cause it's all fun and games till a killer show his teeth. This is for them cats that be screaming homies. Claiming that you're real, but we know you're phony. Now I'm chilling with my sons, they my one and only. Like the Triller brothers, yeah, we screaming lions only. Step into this den, I welcome all who will dare. Never met a David, tell me whom shall I fear? Gotta rep the nation, black and gold is what I wear. If you look to your left, to your right, I'm everywhere. I'm talking worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, yeah.
We are here live on the Roxamore Sports Network. Dreams are pursued and dreams are revealed. Partnered by My Niche Network TV. I'm your host, Tommy Sheard, and right now we're at the 210 Speed and Agility 7-on-7 Passing League, and this is the last week of it. And just to quickly fill you guys in, Seton LaSalle went down all the way down the field and scored, and now Steel Valley will be going on their first offensive possession here this game. And that's all you guys missed. So again, right now the score is 7-0 Seton LaSalle. So here they go, come to Ironman. And this is pretty much the WPIAL rematch of the WPIAL championship game this past year. Seton LaSalle had beat Steel Valley, so these two teams are very familiar with each other. Draws back, throws, going for the deep bomb, underthrown, and it's pass interference. Yeah, I was expecting a call to be there. The defender was a little handsy on that play. So Steel Valley gets the PI, and they will march down the field. But as I was saying, these two teams played in the 2A WPIAL championship, and Seton LaSalle won 21-14. Making the Rebels' first district title in 21 years. Seton LaSalle was down 14-0 and came back and won it. So that was a heck of a game. So play action, rolling, throws, and no man's land, incomplete. Second down. So the Ironman trying to go down here and score. Again, these two teams are very familiar. Drops back, throws, caught, got the first down, and they keep the drive alive. And that was a great catch and great throw. taking her time in the huddle. Looking. Throws it to the swing route, but is incomplete. Great defense by seeing LaSalle to keep everything in front of them. So again, a great stop. And let's see what they come out here and do. In the red zone. Draws back, throws the fade ball. Incomplete, no flag or anything. And it is a turnover on downs. If I'm not mistaken. No, it's third down, actually. Third down, money down. And let's see if Steel Valley scores here. Looking, throws, has a man. It is incomplete, overthrown, turnover on downs for the Ironmen, and now comes the Rebels. Now let's see what Sean LaSalle does here. And also, while we transition into things, we are on YouTube, Facebook, and now on Twitch. And we will be having Championship Saturday at noon, live on Roxamore Sports Network. Play action, rolling, throws, caught for a nice gain. Gain of 12. Snap is off. Looking, throws, incomplete. So it's third down. Trying to get the quick game going. A little bit of miscommunication between the quarterback and the receiver. Rolling. Throws. And that is caught, but it might be an offensive pass interference, though, as he pushed off. Yeah, push off. Still a great catch. So it might be a turnover on downs anyway. Unless, yeah. Yeah, the touchdown doesn't stand. It was an offensive pass interference. The receiver pushed off. Yeah, again, that's turnover on down. Still Valley ball. Great effort. Great effort. And just very slow and steady offense here. Talking, they still like really takes their time in the huddle on offense. Trying to get the play calling right. Looking, going for the deep shot, 50-50 ball. No flags, incomplete. So they go for the deep shot. And for a second, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, it looked like it could have been a defensive pass interference call. But the ref said no, it was clean, so. Draws back, looking. Goes to the drag route, but it's behind him, incomplete. So this is third down, I'm assuming, if I'm correct, which I think I am. Snaps off, looking, throws, and it is caught over the middle, but too little too late, and it is turnovers. So Steve LaSalle will go back out on offense. So trips to the bottom of the screen. Looking, almost intercepted, throws it in harm's way. And it is incomplete pass. Draws back, throws it to the post. Incomplete, great defense. I'm no wide receiver, but what I do know is that you gotta high point the ball. You got to. But great defense by the defender, though. Way to get his hands up and bat the ball away. He's looking, going through his progression. Takes another deep shot, incomplete, no flags. And it'll be a turnover on down. So all 3 downs, well, the first down they threw a very dangerous incomplete pass. And in the last 2 downs, they just kept taking deep shots on Steel Valley and didn't connect at all. So the Ironmen are back out on offense. And again, the championship game is Saturday at noon. You don't want to miss that. Who will be crowned the 210s 7-on-7 speed and agility champions? Play action, looking, throws. And the receiver got scared of the ball for some reason. He didn't go for the ball. He might have thought it was going to somebody else, but I don't know. You could say he was. Oh yeah, it was a very miscommunicated play there. I'll just keep it at that. So 2nd down. So trips to the top of the screen. And zone defense throws it incomplete. So it's 3rd down for the Ironmen. And they have stalemated. Both offenses are pretty much stalemated here, as it's been a defensive battle. So empty formation. Has a man, and it is caught. And I will move the chains. And I puts them in the red zone at the 10-yard line. And what a great play, great catch. Oh man, just imagine if he'd led him a little bit more in that pass. He might have been in for 6, but they still connect on that play. And then move the chains. He's rolling, looking, and it is a coverage sack. So not a great way to start your first play in the red zone. 2nd down. So again, Steel Valley just needs a touchdown to tie the ball game up. So let's see if they can tie it up here. Looking, throws it to the swing route behind him. And they actually went backwards there, lost yards. So they get moved back. And everything has just been going wrong for this offense in the red zone. So third down, gotta try to throw it up and see who can get open here. He's looking. Throws it up because he has to. And it is a turnover on downs. And that is the end of this one. So 7-0. See, LaSalle comes out on top again over Still Valley. And this was a Whipple rematch, Whipple Championship rematch. And again, but it was a great game, defensive matchup, though. If you're a defensive guy like me, you like something like this. And all right, so it's everybody Roxamore Sports Network, and now we're executive producer, Mr. Leon Rockymore. If you want to use anything, you have to have written consent by him, and if not, it is prohibited. I'm Tommy Shearer, and I'm signing out, and I will see you next game.
Let me help you with your vision, they losing their sight here. Time to send the world a message they might hear. Like Meek Mills, I'm making it quite clear. I'm chasing my dreams and fighting my nightmares. I'm going real hard, I'm talking words you understand, I'm talking real bars. I'm going everywhere, you know I'm talking real far. Yeah, it's time to raise a toast to this thing to the love the most. As I go from coast to coast, I'm talking north side, I'm talking south side, I'm talking east side, I'm talking west side. I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide. Yeah, it's time to let you know how I spit it when I flow. When I go and light a fuse and I set to let it blow. I'm talking worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide. Yeah, time to check my status and the GOAT is what it be. And you know I'm over 30, so my level is a G. And I may be from the hood, but I'm way beyond these streets. And my pockets hate a diet, so they always down to eat. Even though they screaming fame, and it's always spelling me. And I'll never hang it up till my mission is complete. And I'm looking at you haters, I suggest you take a seat. Cause it's all fun and games to a killer show his teeth. This is for them cats that be screaming homies. Claiming that you're real, but we know you're phony. Now I'm chillin' with my sons, they my one and only. Like the Triller brothers, yeah, we screamin' lions only. Step into this den, I welcome all who will dare. Never met a David, tell me whom shall I fear? Gotta rep the nation, black and gold is what I wear. If you look to your left, to your right, I'm everywhere. I'm talking worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide.
We are here live on the Roxamore Sports Network, where dreams are pursued and dreams are revealed. Partner with My Niche Network TV. I'm your host, Tommy Sheard. And right now we have the Hopewell Vikings versus the Brashear Bulls. And just to quickly fill you guys in, this is the first drive of the game. And right now Hopewell has the ball. This is the first drive of the game. Hopewell has the ball. Didn't miss anything here. And this is a close spot. And they give Hopewell the first down. So let's see who comes out on top here. So Hopewell in the red zone. It's looking incomplete. The defensive back sniffed that play out and got in the way. So empty formation, 5 wide. Looking, throws, and it is caught for a touchdown. An amazing catch. There were 3 Brashear Bull defenders there, and the one receiver comes up with it off the tip. That was an amazing catch. Great play. I mean, you couldn't have drawn it up even, like, draw it up better than that. That was just an amazing play. So now Hopewell will be going for 2. Throws. No, there's a flag, so it'll be pass interference. So they'll get a redo on a 2-point attempt. So the quarterback throws it up, tries to get the fade ball, and they get the pass interference call. So it's still a 2-point attempt. They just were able to move up. Looking, throws it. It is incomplete. So the score will remain the same, 6-0. Hopewell and Brashear will get the first possession out on offense. Now let's see what they do here. And again, while we're transitioning into things, we are on YouTube, Facebook, and now Twitch. Yes, we are on Twitch now at Roxamore Sports. You can go on there, watch the game, watch games live, and also you can watch Championship Saturday, this Saturday, live. This is the 210 7-on-7 Speed and Agility Championship game. It's on Saturday, starts at noon. And you can watch it on Twitch if you want to, or Facebook and YouTube. So the quarterback drops, looking, throws it, and that is incomplete. No flag. So Brashear goes for the deep shot first play. Looked like he ran a post corner. Empty formation. Looking, throws, and it's caught. Got to get about 9 yards to get the first down. So let's see what they do here. So about 9 yards to go. He's looking, going through his progression, throws it, and then it's caught. Oh, that was a beautiful throw. Put some mustard on that one, and this guy catches it. So moving down the field is Brashear. Motion. Throws it. And almost intercepted. Second down. Oh, man, imagine if he caught that one. That would have been a crazy play with a one-handed interception. He's rolling. It's caught short. And I mark him at the 2-yard line. So 2 yards to go, half to score. Looks like press man coverage, cover 0. Looking, pump fakes, and is caught for a touchdown. And they even the score up. The score is 6-6. Tied ball game. And now they're going for the PAT. Rolling. Throws, and it is incomplete. So the score remains 6-6, tied ball game. Let's see what Hopewell does here. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I had brought that up last time in the live conference. Yeah. So quarterback draws back, throws it to the whip route, it's caught. Ref didn't blow the whistle. I thought he got tagged, but he didn't. Maybe maybe I don't know. Maybe I needed to squint a little harder. Okay, so they don't give him the they don't give him the generous spot. Second down. What will the Vikings do here? This is a very explosive offense. Man to man. It's caught over the middle. Third down. Perfect time to just go with all hitch routes. Throw it short, keep the drive alive. Got 2 yards to go. Throws it to the slant, and it is caught. Great play design to have the receivers kind of clear the way and throw the quick slant for the first down. So the Vikings are going to keep the drive alive. Looking. Throws it to a guy, and there's almost caught, but it's incomplete. So he throws the 50-50 ball, and it almost went their way. So what will the Vikings do? He's looking, throws. It's caught. And now it's a manageable third down. We have a little bit of an injury. I think his foot might have got stepped on as his shoe was off. So it's third down. Let's see what he draws up here. Or what will Hopewell do? So he's looking, throws in. It is caught for a touchdown. He throws the fade, and his receiver wins it. So it is 12-6 Hopewell. And they're going for 2. Let's see what kind of play do they run here. Again, usually the most common plays in the red zone is rollouts. Looking, throws it to his running back, and it is caught for a touchdown. So the 2-point conversion is good, making it 14-6. And the Vikings are in the lead over the Bulls. And now the Bulls come out. Let's see how they would go. Let's see if they go down the field and respond. Will we have a shootout here this game? We shall see. Brashear going quick. Looking, throws, and it is intercepted. Led the receiver a little too much on that pass. So that'll be 3 points for the Vikings. It'll be 17-6 over Brashear. And now Hopewell gets back out on offense. I'll tell you though, I think that was just a great bait. I mean, the defensive back just baited. He just baited the quarterback. Looking, throws it to the whip route again. Tagged off. They ran that play earlier as a drive starter. So 4 wide receiver, trips to the bottom of the screen. And I got a feeling something might be coming over the middle. Quarterback looks like a wide receiver, so that's always a good indicator or something. And it does go over the middle. There's second down. Third down and manageable. You always got to look at those little things. Before a play starts, sometimes a quarterback will look at his target and look off, especially at the high school level. They make it very obvious, too. They'll look at who they're going to throw it to, and then they look off and they look right back at the guy. And again, he's looking at his guy again. It's going to the left. Throws it. Caught, and the slant. See, what did I say? Every time the quarterback looks, that's where he's throwing it to. Gotta look at tendencies. Again, he's looking to his left. At the left side ain't open, he's definitely going to his right. There's a flag, false start. They will move back. Or might have been lost it down, I don't know. So anyway, though, I think they're repeating the down, though. Wasn't a loss of down, I don't think. Y'all's back. Running the same play they were going to run, incomplete. I was looking for that fade ball. in the huddle talking it over. In a way, it seems like this Hopewell offense has stalemated a little bit in the red zone. It's like they're moving the ball, but they're not. Looking. Throws over his target's head. It is incomplete. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Brashear gets the ball. They get the stop. After that long, very long offensive possession. Empty backfield going quick. Throws it deep. An interception. Nobody was home. It looked like the defender was running the route. And he threw it straight to him. So tackle on 3 points for Hopewell. What's the score? And it's 20-6 Hopewell. And that will be the end of this ball game here, ladies and gentlemen. The Hopewell Vikings defeat the Brashear Bulls. And it was a great game. I thought at one point Brashear was actually going to come back or go blow for blow with them. But nevertheless, though, all rights reserved by Roxamore Sports Network and our executive producer, Mr. Leon Rockymore. If you want to use anything, you have to have written consent by him. And if not, it is prohibited. I'm Tommy Shear, and I'm signing out, and I will see you next game.
Let me help you with your vision, they losing their sight here. Time to send the world a message they might hear. Like Meek Mills, I'm making it quite clear. I'm chasing my dreams and fighting my nightmares. I'm going real hard, I'm talking words you understand, I'm talking real bars. I'm going everywhere, you know I'm talking real far. Yeah, it's time to raise a toast to this thing to the love the most. As I go from coast to coast, I'm talking north side, I'm talking south side, I'm talking east side, I'm talking west side. I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide. Yeah, it's time to let you know how I spit it when I flow. When I go and light a fuse and I set to let it blow. I'm talking worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide. Yeah, time to check my status and the GOAT is what it be. And you know I'm over 30, so my level is a G. And I may be from the hood, but I'm way beyond these streets. And my pockets hate a diet, so they always down to eat. Even though they screaming fame, and it's always spelling me. And I'll never hang it up till my mission is complete. And I'm looking at you haters, I suggest you take a seat. Cause it's all fun and games to a killer show his teeth. This is for them cats that be screaming homies. Claiming that you're real, but we know you're phony. Now I'm chilling with my sons, they my one and only. Like the Triller brothers, yeah, we screaming lions only. Step into this den, I welcome all who will dare. Never met a David, tell me whom shall I fear? Gotta rep the nation, black and gold is what I wear. If you look to your left, to your right, I'm everywhere. I'm talking worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide.
We're here live on the Roxamore Sports Network, where dreams are pursued and dreams are revealed. Partner with My Niche Network TV. I'm your host, Tommy Sheard, and we're at the 210 Speed and Agility 7-7 Passing League. And right now, just quickly fill you guys in. Propel went down the field and scored on a deep shot, and this is the PAT. They're going for 1 point. It'll be a flag. It'll be a false start, so they won't be able to go for the PAT, and it'll be C and LaSalle's ball. So, yeah, we have Propel versus C and LaSalle. And that was the first drive of the game. But again, just to reiterate, Propel went down all the way down the field and scored. And now this is C and LaSalle's first possession out on offense. And let's see what they do here. So with the trips look. Draws back looking. Throws it to the drag route only by the gain of 1 yard. Yeah, go gain of 1. So I start the drive with a very short pass. Play action, looking, throws, tagged. A gain of 9 yards. Or 10. It's third down. Needs to get to the 20 for the first. Press man coverage. Looking, throws, and it is caught. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Propel Imani's ball, but there's a flag. And let's see what the referee says. So it's still a turnover anyway, based off the sign language. So it was on Propel anyway. So seeing LaSalle will get the ball here. I'm not sure why it's not C. LaSalle's ball. they just did a turnover. Interesting what's going on, a little bit of confusion as to why Propeller Money has the ball, but I digress though. Play ball. Again, this is a very different version, a different format of football being played, so sometimes the rules can be unclear at times. Ball is off. He's looking, throws it, and it is caught for a touchdown. So his receiver beat the double team and still was wide open using his speed. And a deep shot works in Amani Propel's favor. So it is 12-0. Amani Propel. So here they go, going for the 1-point conversion. Trips bunch, rolling, throws it to the out route, and it's caught. So it's 13-0 Amani Propel over Seton LaSalle. And I'm not going to lie, this will be a very interesting football game if they was to play each other. So here we go. Seton LaSalle gets the ball again. Drops back. Looking. Throws the 50-50 ball, and his guy has a step, and it is caught for a touchdown. So Seton LaSalle comes back and responds after their own deep shot of theirs, making the score 6-13. And now they will go for the 1-point attempt. So this is a back and forth game between the two teams. Very explosive game. And if you're a defensive guy like me, you don't like this high scoring stuff. This is going to be a high scoring game. Both defenses can't stop one another, and both offenses are clicking. Rolling, looking, throws, and he is in. So make that 13-7. Propel Amani still in the lead though, but Seton LaSalle gets points on the board. Okay. So here we go. Propel Amani back out on offense. Drops back, looking. Goes for the deep shot again. Has a guy. And it is picked off. Intercepted. But wait, looking at the body language, he might have been sacked. Okay, so he was actually out of bounds. So the interception won't count. So that worked out in Propel Amani's favor. So the Amani Propel catches a break. Second down. And let's see what they draw up here. Have about 10 minutes left of this game. Empty backfield. Looking, throws it deep. And it is caught. Not a touchdown, though. Oh, wait. One ref says touchdown. Let's see what the other one says. He's short at the 1. So I'm assuming they're going to mark it at the 1. Okay, so no, the touchdown. One ref is saying touchdown, the other one is saying down at the 1. I'm not sure which ref to go with. One ref is going first down, the other ref is saying touchdown. From this angle, it looked like he got tagged at the 1. Okay, so it is no touchdown. Nevertheless, that was still a great catch over the middle. Comes the motion. And it looks like I think somebody ran the wrong route, but nevertheless, there was a touchdown. And that extends the lead for Propel Amani. And they're going for the conversion, 1-point conversion. So 4 wide receiver set. Comes the motion. Throws. And the fade ball is good. Touchdown. So the 1-point conversion is good. And that extends the lead for Propel Amani. And due time between time, though, you can also catch the lives on YouTube, Facebook, and now Twitch. Yes, Twitch. You can go on there and watch the games on there on Twitch. So, yes, it is we on Twitch at Roxamore Sports. And you don't want to miss that. And also, the championship game is this Saturday for the 210 Speed Agility 7-7 Passing League at noon. And you can go on the platforms and see that, too. So quarterback drops back, throws it, and let's see if he can get a safety help. Comes over. I don't know. There we go. That was a late flag. I was about to say, yeah, I might have been, yeah. Great call, yeah. He threw it late, though, but it was a great call. Safety came over a little too soon. So it'll be a fresh set of downs for C and LaSalle. So they get to move up a little bit. It's caught, tagged off. Gain of 8 yards. We got a lot of sports going on tonight, too. We got the Pirate game in the finals. So 5 minutes and counting. Press man coverage. Draws back looking. Has a man downfield, but he doesn't see him, and it's incomplete. He had the deep shot open. The receiver had inside leverage, and he just missed it. So this offense has stalemated a little bit. They get the pass interference call, and now they're a little stuck here. Play action. Rolling, throws it out of bounds. And that will be a turnover on downs. Propel Amani's ball. And this offense has just been very explosive this game. I mean, not afraid to throw the ball deep down the field. We have 3 minutes and counting, so I say, to my judgment, we probably have maybe 3 possessions left, depending how fast these teams move. About 3 possessions. So the snaps off. Looking, wants to throw it deep, but it's great coverage, and they take the sack, which was smart to do. Love to see another down. Did a second down for Propel Amani. Comes the motion, his zone defense. Looking, throws it deep, 50-50 ball, incomplete, just throws it a little bit ahead of him. Hadn't missed too many throws. And this will most likely be the final play of this game. I thought we were going to get a few more possessions due to just the high impact of offense that's been played here. So definitely expect a deep shot if this is the final play. There's a flag, and that will be the end of this game, I'm assuming. False start on Propel Amani. The receiver moved. But nevertheless, the Propel Amani still wins this one. And this was a great game. A lot of offensive power being played. And all rights reserved by Roxamore Sports Network, and our executive producer, Mr. Leon Rockymore. If I'm to use anything, you have to have written consent by him. And if not, it is prohibited. I'm Tommy Shear, and I'm signing out, and I will see you next game.
Let me help you with your vision, they losing their sight here. Time to send the world a message they might hear. Like Meek Mills, I'm making it quite clear. I'm chasing my dreams and fighting my nightmares. I'm going real hard, I'm talking words you understand, I'm talking real bars. I'm going everywhere you know, I'm talking real far. Yeah, it's time to raise a toast to this thing till I love the most. As I go from coast to coast, I'm talking north side, I'm talking south side, I'm talking east side, I'm talking west side. I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide. Yeah, it's time to let you know how I spit it when I flow. When I go and light a fuse and I set to let it blow. I'm talking worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide. Yeah, time to check my status and the GOAT is what it be. And you know I'm over 30, so my level is a G. And I may be from the hood, but I'm way beyond these streets. And my pockets hate a diet, so they always down to eat. Even though they screaming fame, and it's always spelling me. And I'll never hang it up till my mission is complete. And I'm looking at you haters, I suggest you take a seat. Cause it's all fun and games to a killer show his teeth. This is for them cats that be screaming homies. Claiming that you're real, but we know you're phony. Now I'm chillin' with my sons, they my one and only. Like the Triller Brothers, yeah, we screamin' lions only. Step into this den, I welcome all who will dare. Never met a David, tell me whom shall I fear? Gotta rep the nation, black and gold is what I wear. If you look to your left, to your right, I'm everywhere. I'm talking worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going.
We are here live on the Roxamore Sports Network, where dreams are pursued and dreams are revealed. Partnered by My Niche Network TV, I'm your host, Tommy Sheard. And right now, we are at the 210 Speed and Agility 7-on-7 Passing League. And the two teams that we have here is Hopewell and Plum. And as you can see, both teams have yellow, but to really make the difference here, Hopewell is wearing the blue pennies on, so that will decipher the difference between the two. So Hopewell has the ball here, and Plum is on defense. So here we go, 4 wide receiver set, 2x2. Hopewell has been struggling to move the ball here. Again, it's caught over the middle. So it is 3rd down now for the Vikings. And let's see what they do here. Have to get to the 20 for the first. Press man coverage, man to man. And that looks like they will be on Hopewell. So a loss of down, turnover on downs. Plum gets the ball. And here come the Mustangs. Showing some great positive energy. So here we go, Plum's first possession out on offense. Trips to the top of the screen, snap is off. Looking's caught over the middle. Way to start the drive. That's a simple drag route. He was looking from post to drag to the drag route. It's back, throws it to the flats. Playing the sticks. I got to go north and south. So the short is 3rd down. Got to be situational. So empty backfield. If I was Hopewell, I'd probably press. Throws into this, caught. They extend the drive. And that's why I would press, because they was playing for the sticks. So trips to the bottom of the screen. Quarterback drops back, has the drag route looking. It's caught. A nice gain of yards there. Second down for the Mustangs. Going empty in the red zone, trying to get it out quick. And it's defended well. No call. Third down for the Mustangs. So again, going empty. So double whip routes and it's caught. So touchdown Plum. And they get on the scoreboard first. So that was a great route combination there. Having two whip routes on each side of the field. And the quarterback finds one of them. And now they're going for the 2-point conversion. So again, Plum rocking out in that empty formation. Rolling. Has nobody. He catches it. And will look. Is it a touchdown? I'm not sure. I didn't see no hand signal. I think he was out of bounds, though. I'm not sure what the referees called there, if it was good or if he was out of bounds. I think he was out of bounds, so the ref didn't say touchdown. So it is 6-0 Plum. He's looking, throws, tagged off, gain of 5. So a 5-yard gain to start the drive. Drops back, looking, throws, caught. And again, I don't think Plum has caught onto it, but I keep pointing it out. This quarterback specifically, just as an example, he's looking to where he's going to throw to. So pre-snap, he's going to look, and he feels like where he sees on the one side of the field, he's going to look to the other, and he's going to throw it to that receiver. So he's looking to the trips If not, he's probably going to go to running back. And he is. See? It's caught. Slant's good. First down. You can't make this up. If I was a defensive back, I would just look at the quarterback's eyes pre-snap every time. He gives it away. So he's looking left. Might throw it left. And looking, throws, and it is caught. Has some room to get some yak. And he's down inside the 10-yard line. I'll mark him at the 8. Second down. Looking. Throws. And it is intercepted. So tack on 3 points for Plum. Giving them 9-0 over Hopewell. And the Mustangs are riding high. Can you say giddy up? And y'all know me. Like, what do I always say? After interception, I like to throw the ball deep. So let's see if they go deep here. Now it's back looking. Dangerous pass, but it's caught for the gain of 9 yards. If he holds on to the ball any longer, that probably might have been an interception, but nevertheless, though, he gets it out in time, and the receiver catches it. Those are short to the dump off. See, in 7-on-7, I'm not really a huge fan of dump offs in the backfield because nobody can block for you. So then it makes it hard to try to make moves and gain ground. That's just me though. Like swing routes and all that, I don't think that should be ran in 7-on-7. Gets it out quick, all hitches, first down. And they'll continue to extend the drive here. Plum looking pretty sharp. And then trying to get the play for his receiver. And rocking the empty again. Looking, throws it back at the end zone, and it is caught for a touchdown. Finds his guy in the back of the end zone last second. And Plum is on a tear right now against Hopewell. They're making it 15-0. And this is just a heck of a performance. So going for 2 here. Throws, and it is incomplete. Still 15-0 Plum. And I hope will get the ball. Their offense looks kind of flat. So let's see what they do here. And also, in due time, between time, we are on Twitch. Yes, we are on Twitch. We're on YouTube, Facebook, and now Twitch at Roxamore Sports. Go in there and watch games live. And this is zone defense. And it's almost intercepted. His teammate knocked it out of his hands. But I don't think he realized it was his teammate that knocked it out of his hands, though. But it was his teammate that knocked it out of his hands. So the receiver beat the defense. It was just a little bit of a bad throw. So 2-2, 5 minutes and counting remaining. Offsides, lost it down. False start. And that's on Hopewell. So a loss of down hurts, as this offense hasn't been able to do anything this game. But never say never, though. We've seen crazier things here. Press man coverage. Throws it deep. And almost intercepted. The receiver had to play a little bit of defense there. So it's turnover on down to Plum ball. And again, with 7-on-7, the clock never stops, so we're still in counting. So they break the huddle. It's caught. Gain of 6. So again, going back to the bread and butter, empty. Throws into this kite. Got to get the first down. And he doesn't. 1 yard shy of it. Again, got to go north and south and be situational. We have 2 minutes and counting left. Empty backfield. Draws back, looking. Throws it, and it is caught. Spectacular one-handed catch. Looking like OBJ. But here comes the flag, probably due to the taunting, but I don't even think it matters for real. Because I'll be excited if I made a circus catch like that too. A sportsmanlike conduct, yeah. Hey, I would be happy about that too. I'd be happy about catching the ball like that too. You can't blame the kid. Probably said some profanity too. So they complete it. They get the first down. So it's trips, looking, throws in his cut, third down. Comes the motion. Looking. Throws it backwards, and his guy is short. And that is the end of this one here. Plum Mustangs put on a heck of a performance against Hopewell. The battle of the yellows. And all rights are reserved by Roxamore Sports Network and our executive producer, Mr. Leon Rockymore. If you want to use anything, you have to have written consent by him. And if not, it is prohibited. I'm Tommy Shearer, and I'm signing out. And I will see you next game.